and stuff. But then things change for both of us in a lot of ways, and life changes. But I think he and I are both used to adapting or to change easier than a lot of people. Maybe because we're musicians, because you got to do that. And I've been in the music industry. My first show, a paid show, I was 13, was in Oshkosh. I played rhythm guitar in my cousin's polka band. It was pretty dang good. I mean, his name was Lyle Gast. His mother is full-blooded, and she's my dad's sister, Frances. But she married a Polish guy, and Lyle grew up with the whole Polish culture, and became an incredible accordion player. In fact, he won a contest that was nationwide for best accordion player in the United States. And he got to go on to be on the Lawrence Welk show in the 60s. This was in the 60s.
Yeah, big deal.
So my cousin came back. What's really weird is that I eventually got signed to a label owned by Lawrence Welk's son. I met the Welk family, man. They're from North Dakota. Like Ubers. Hey, who's guys? And that's the way he talked on that show. Oh, get to But anyways, I'm playing polkas when I was 13, and I learned rhythm patterns that I still carry this day. That they you know, I can sing great songs like "In Heaven There Is No Fear." I'd be up there, 13 years old in an Oshkosh bar. I got paid $60. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
60s, and gas was 27 cents a gallon, but I did $60 every weekend, and I started making a living back then, and I've been doing it my whole life. Now, the process of finding my identity was very difficult, and a lot of us in this room, I think you've already thought, there's some good people here. Anybody that's bad, you can leave. It just, somebody just asked me on national public radio, my sister asked it to me today, me and my wife were in the car. She's a psychiatrist for the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and she works with the Indian Health Care Center in Albuquerque. She works strictly with veterans, Native American veterans, and now they finally included women. And not only are they including women veterans, but they're including the children of veterans, which is incredible, because those of us who had fathers and grandfathers who were veterans of world wars, we suffered with them. So my sister said, I don't know, Billy, I don't know how you made it this far in the rock world. You were out there touring Pearl Jam with these rock stars and the Grammys and all. How come you didn't turn an alcoholic, a drug addict, or get super depressed and end up committing suicide like a lot of natives do? And I said, well, it's not that I didn't feel those feelings for those situations. I did. I never felt like I saw some bad stuff out there on the road when I was out there. Shooting up and drugs and everything you can imagine was there. But I was like a geek. I just like, God, you guys are nuts. And I was the straightest one on tour with a lot of these acts, and they'd always ask me, can you give us a ride home, Bill? Throughout the years, that's what I was doing, and I would be straight. But the thing that kept me alive is the spirit inside me that only God can put inside. And I'm here for the spirit of Pastor Bryan. I really want to honor him tonight because I didn't think anybody would come. Okay. It's like Kevin Costner's, you build it, they will come. Credit Dawn and Art Shegonee, they did this cool poster. Everything has a story. So I told NPR when they did this big thing on me last month, went all over the country, and they said, "You're the real thing, man." I go, yeah. Well, you don't make up stuff, do you? I go, no. What's there to make up? I can't do that. That's why I don't want to be a pop star. My stories are from life, earth. And I got a couple songs to sing tonight. They're about a Norwegian couple, so just wait for that one. This is great because I worked on a farm with it. But it's just, I don't just write about natives, I write about our spirit, our own ways. Everybody has a story to tell. And there's things connected to my songs. So if you don't mind, I'll try to explain certain songs, but some of them I don't want to explain to you because I'd rather have you see what part of the diamond, the facet that fits with you. Because every one I've done, there's somebody says, man, that fits with me. And then there are people that don't know me well. They hear the flutes. They go, oh, can you just... This one woman came up to me. It's a while ago. It always happens. There's always some older hippie chick. And she says, I just love those flutes. Can you stop singing words and stop being a native man? Just play flutes for us for 3 hours. No. Can you stop making pancakes and then International House Bacon? Where do you work? You know. But it's weird when you get that people trying to tell you what you should be. I'm done with it. And at my age too, I don't know why it took this long to figure out. I got my own ways. I'm getting my own worth. And I found my worth through people that love me. And so can you. People that love me. People that respect me are telling me, Bill, you're worth more. And my agents are saying, because we make 20% of your income, please check this. But that's what I'm not here to tell you the value monetarily, but spiritually, that we all have a reason for doing things. And love about the Native people, like this here, people question me, I don't wear this a lot, but when I do, it's like you know, in an airport in Vegas, or I fly through it, people will come up to me, oh my God, can I touch you? No, they don't. People just touch it. I mean, white people, they're just like, okay, please touch it for my great-great-great-great-grandfather was a Cherokee princess, or whatever. Okay, you can touch it. And I swear to God, if I touched a German lady's necklace, I'd be in jail. What did you do? So I wear this because Art and I go out shopping sometimes in the Dells. Like this piece, it's all different connected. I had to work on sewing them together. This one comes from a family of Crow Indians in Montana. I used to build in Billings in 1979, and they gave me this beaded patch. So I kept that, so it's 40 years old. This one here came from a piece from, what was her name? She's Ho-Chunk, anyways. She's in her 80s now, but she has a lot of her stuff in that store. Where's that in Wisconsin? What's the name? Parsons Trading Post? So I go in there, and I'd see it in there, I go, man, I need that back. She does this beadwork. And then I start studying the beadwork of our people, Woodland Plains, but mainly the Woodlands, because the Woodlands do floral patterns. And when they started to do these patterns, it was some of the first beadwork in the United States, because we were the first to get colonized, also the first to get Christianized, and the first to see that group of Europeans come in, and first to meet up with Catholic nuns. And there's this story, and it's being, you can Google it about beadwork. Some anthropologists from Wisconsin actually studied the Ojibwe beadwork patterns, and they said this woman told them that the nuns had all these beads from Europe, and they said, hey, you ladies are so talented. Why don't you just get closer to God? And the way you can do that, and these Indians were going, we already are close to God. What are you talking about? You know, but anyways, they said, you can make flowers. We love flowers. So in Europe, they are flower bead patterns. You can see them on purses. But check the difference in the European flowers and the Indian flowers. There's a way big difference. And the thing is that the natives were saying to this anthropologist when she said, you guys, this is beautiful. The woodland Indians identify with flower patterns. They said, well, this is this type of flower, this is a sacred flower to us, this color is sacred to us, so it touches this color, but the nuns didn't know that. They kept secrets within their beadwork to hold on to their faith and their identity, because society will wreck it. Society, even the church, will take it away. And during my lifetime, I was Bill Miller, and I hated my name. I was growing up with people like Jim Three Oaks and Johnny Four Eagles and all this stuff, like, oh, why do I have Bill freaking Miller? I hated it. And it wasn't until later in my life that one of my nephews, he is a judge for the Stockbridge Muncie Lincoln tribe, which came to Wisconsin in 1822, but it's another whole story.